LegacyMaker, the All Sports Network.
Hello, everybody. Welcome. LegacyMaker Sports Network. We are here live in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania at the A.J. Palumbo Center here at Duquesne University. I'm Darrell Owens alongside Lamonte Thomas. We are here for the LegacyMaker Sports Network's broadcast of this semifinal matchup between the number 1 seeded VCU Rams and the number 4 Dayton Flyers. Lamont, this is going to be a good one.
Semifinals, it is going down. Oh, man. So we've been talking about how it's been a game of duos throughout this tournament, and it is going to continue today. We got Ksenia and Tara Reid taking on Canatelli and Jayla Scave.
Yes.
And between that tag team matchup is going to be a big one today. Canatelli is her last chance. You know, she's a senior. She's going to ball out. We already know what Scaife brings to the table. She can do it all. And on the other end, Tara Reid, we talked about her aggressiveness yesterday and talked about Maleshka inserting her little intangibles on the game. So it's going to be a big one today.
I think the biggest thing today for the VCU Rams, first of all, is they got to make the easy shots. It hurt them yesterday. Even though they were winning,
right?
They could have been winning by more. I felt like they could have won that game anywhere between 15 to 20 points. Mm-hmm. They got to make the small ones. They get to the basket. They make all the moves to get to the basket, but there was a lot of times they didn't finish.
Right.
And you can see that in that field goal percentage. I think at one point they were 12 or 27 from the field. They just were struggling. They have to fix that today.
You can't afford that
yes.
versus Dayton.
Right. You got to keep playing that great defense you did. That won't be a problem as the ladies come out right in front of us now. But Dayton, on the other hand, they were phenomenal. They struggled a smidget at the beginning, and then they caught
turned
fire,
up the juice.
And it was
they
over
turned
from there.
It up.
Yeah, I mean, Scaife, you know, she went out there. She had 23 points yesterday, and she hitting threes. I mean, she was all over the floor.
And they had to slow her down.
She actually sat the majority of the second quarter.
That's what I'm saying.
And still was putting in work.
Yeah.
So, and Canatelli, the 4-point play that she made was absolutely phenomenal. I mean, she took the hit, she hit the ground, falling back, and you can see the emotion. You know, this game means a lot. You know, Dayton lost that first one 64-62 after leading by, they led the entire game with 3 minutes and 18 seconds. VCU finally took their first lead. And then after that, it was a back-and-forth battle till Maleshka hit the game-winning shot with threes, but I think it was 4.5 seconds on the clock.
Right.
So we got a good one on her.
Yeah, it's going to be a good one, and energy is going to be through the roof from the jump. So, man, I can't wait.
Well, let's get it started. Here we are, A-10 semifinals. The first one, the VCU Rams, the 1 seed, taking on the number 4 seed, Dayton Flyers. Let's go to the broadcast. She's magic. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Darrell Owens, LegacyMaker Sports Network. Along with me today, Lamonte Thomas. We are here live from the A.J. Palumbo Center here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, as we get prepared for the A-10 Women's Basketball Tournament semifinals. The first game of the day, as the VCU women, the VCU Rams, the number 1 seed, take on the Dayton Flyers, the number 4 seed. This is going to be a good one.
We are in for a treat. That is for sure. We got 2 of the top experience. We got the last 2 A-10 coaches of the year squaring off today here in these semifinals.
So, yeah, we got a good one on the hand. And like I said, with these 2 great coaching minds, it's bound to be a great day. Now, here are the starting lineups for the Dayton Flyers. Ariana Bradshaw, the sophomore, redshirt sophomore guard, 5'6" from Boston, Massachusetts. Then we have number 3, Brittany Ward, the junior, redshirt guard, 6'1" from Indianapolis, Indiana. Then number 23, senior Maddie Dennis, 6'2" from Australia. Laura Canatelli, who balled out yesterday, 21 points yesterday in that victory over Davidson. She's from Cincinnati, Ohio. And we have Jayla Scaife, the junior from Muncie, Indiana, 5'10", and just a dominating performance by her yesterday. Now for VCU, the starting lineups for the VCU Rams. First, number 1, Taya Robinson, the sophomore. Not third team all conference, but She did make the first team all defense, so congratulations to Robinson on that. Sophia Pasha-Grover, sophomore, 6'6" center from Moscow, Russia. Sydney Archie, sophomore, 5'10", 4 from Richmond, Virginia. And Naira Williams, Jr., 5'5" guard from Hampton, Virginia. And first team all A10, Tara Reid, sophomore, 6 foot from New Zealand. It's about to go down.
It is going down.
This is a huge one. Now, on our pre-show, Lamonte selected the Dayton Flyers to win this game. I selected the VCU Rams, and myself and Russ. So we're going to find out on that end who got lucky enough to get this one right. But I think today we're going to get a great game, Lamonte.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, man. You can tell, we talked about earlier, it's going to be a battle of the chess match, if you will, between the two coaches. You can see already Pasha-Grover gets the start. But did they start I want to say, did they start Hammond yesterday? Or did she come off the bench?
They did not.
Okay.
They normally don't start Hammond. Hammond will normally make her way off the bench,
Right.
maybe about 3 to 4 minutes in. But that's her dynamic duel. She called that. I'll never forget it. We was in a press conference earlier this year at postgame, and she called Hammond and Pasha-Grover her Rocky Four.
Okay.
Her Ivan Dragic and her Apollo Creed.
Twin towers, if you will.
She got her twin towers there. So we're going to get the chance today to see, I think, a great basketball game. 64-62 the last time. Let's see what we get this time.
This is going to be great. I can't wait.
So both teams are now making their way to the floor. I'm excited.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not going to sit here and lie to you.
This is the epitome of the great basketball we came to see right here.
And so both teams are making their way to the floor. Looks like Maddie Dennis will.
We got a great view.
Yes, we do. An absolutely fantastic view of this contest. We were on the far end. They moved us over to the middle. And this time we get a way better view than the last time. And so Pasha-Grover will be jumping with Maddie Dennis. This is for all our marbles right here. I mean,
Oh,
to
yeah.
get into
You
that
can
championship
feel it.
game.
You can feel it in the air. Here we go. As VCU wins the tip. Naira Williams brings it up.
And here we go. Williams has it. And let's see what Dayton looks like. They're running at, it's like almost like a 1-1-3 going on there. Archie has it, gives it to Williams. She drives to the basket, kicks it out to Reid. Reid misses that first attempt, but Archie gets the rebound and kicks it back out to Williams. New shot clock.
Yeah, Dayton is in a almost like a 1-3-1.
Looks like a modified version of
But
it.
yeah, it seems like they're disguising the man versus zone here.
Oh, Reid with a tough rebound. Tries to go back up, but stripped there by Bradshaw. And here comes Scaife up the basketball floor. Scaife, oh, what a pick there by Ward on Robinson. And now Bradshaw will take it back out.
Bradshaw versus Williams, excellent little point guard matchup here we got.
Canatelli gives it over to Scaife. Driving in the inside. She misses that first one. Rebound by Reid. Up the floor is Williams. She's got a few people with her. She gets it over to Archie. Archie inside, 2 points, and
Wow.
the VCU Rams get on the board.
VCU took off after that rebound.
That's the type of game they're going to have to play today,
Absolutely.
especially against Dayton.
Up tempo.
Bradshaw straight to the basket, and great job there by Pasha-Grover, standing her ground. And they get it up to Williams.
Big presence in the paint.
Williams over to Pasha-Grover in the inside. Can't bring it in, and now it's a battle between her and Bradshaw. The jump ball will head Dayton's way.
Man, the way Pasha-Grover went up just now.
You
Looked
thought
like
she was about to bring it
flush
home. I'm not going to lie to you. I thought the same thing. I'm sitting there looking, and I'm like, she's about to bring this
Yeah.
bad boy home.
And as tall as she is and with the adrenaline, I thought it could have happened for a second.
I think I'd have lost my cool.
Same. I almost got up.
Bradshaw over to Canatelli, driving to the basket. And just a great move there, but can't finish. Pasha-Grover easily grabbing the rebound there.
As she boxes out with one hand, she's so strong.
Just amazing. 2-0 VCU. 8 minutes and 7 seconds in the first quarter. Archie has it. Battling against Ward. Gets it over to Robinson. Robinson and Canatelli. That's an interesting matchup. Robinson driving. And she's going to get fouled. And Coach Green didn't like that one.
Yeah, but that aggressiveness by Taya Robinson, if you're VCU, that's what you got to have.
And they're going to have to keep that the whole game. And in order to win this ball game today, because Dayton is no slouch.
Yeah, Taya Robinson seemed a little stifled on offense yesterday. You could tell she had some spots where she was frustrated. She couldn't finish, but looks like she's starting off pretty good, being aggressive.
Well, she makes the first one, and we got 3-0 here, VCU, and make it 4-0. I tell you what, and if Taya Robinson can find a way to score anywhere between 10 to 15 points today, VCU is going to win this ball game.
Yeah, I believe so too. I do.
That's just the vibe that I get. I mean, because they found a way with everybody, but if they get a third person, especially with her, get going, it's going to be something.
Yeah, definitely. With her on offense and then Maleshka defensively, that spells trouble for Dayton.
Bradshaw driving. Nice move to the inside with the left hand, and she's going to get fouled. Oh, Pasha Grover almost stepped on Bradshaw.
Yeah, speaking of aggressiveness, Dayton has it to match. Bradshaw not intimidated by Pasha Grover's size. She drives it straight at her, straight to the rim.
So 4-0. Dayton just trying to get on the board here for the first time in the ball game. And we have Ariana Bradshaw, the sophomore from Boston, Mass.
Yeah. And she actually played in a national championship game with South Carolina versus Mississippi State. She's a transfer.
Really?
Absolutely.
That's a pretty good deal. And they won that championship that year.
They did win.
Yeah.
She's a national champion. She's a redshirt sophomore, and she had the red shirt because of the transfer.
Amazing. Got your ring, and now you're just balling out. Bradshaw knocks it down both.
So she's been on the biggest of stages.
4-2. Haddix Covington has made her way in the game, as well as Hammond. Looks like Reed's about to make her way right back in the game.
And the Archie.
And Archie with the
in
miss.
And out.
She's another one today, Lamonte.
X-Factor.
If she can get going, because she scored, I think she had 0 points yesterday. She really struggled in that ball game yesterday.
Yeah, she did. She only took
Ward driving to the basket there against Hammond. Tough move there by Brittany Ward.
Definitely.
But yeah, she's another one of those players that, like, at the beginning of the season, she really got going, and she was having a really fantastic season. And not saying that she hasn't had a good season overall, but it just seems like, the last few weeks she may have not been that player we saw at the beginning of the season.
Yeah, I mean, and it's hard with that rotation. I mean, you got so many players who can take over. You got a Tara Reid. Taya Robinson can do it at any time. Maleshka does it as she comes into the game now. You just never know. So, every night's not going to be your night, but when your number's called upon, you got to be ready.
You got to make it happen. And the good thing, she's a sophomore. So this team is going to grow so much together. And Ward knocks that one down. We got a 4-3 game right now. VCU won with 6 minutes and 49 seconds left in the first period. Robinson hands off to Reed. Reed dribbles towards the top of the key, takes a loop all the way around the basket, and gets stopped by Skyfe. Inside to Hammond, who tries to body Maddie Dennis.
The toughness out of the gate, straight to the basket as soon as Hammond comes into the game off the bench.
Well, this is what I love about Danielle Hammond. She's no nonsense. You can tell that by facial expression. She's on the floor. She's about her business. She's not coming out there to play or joke around. She wants to ball, and that's what it comes down to. And then when she gets the ball in the low post, she's almost unstoppable. She's number one in the A-10 in field goal percentage for a reason. And whenever she gets that ball down low, 65% of the time she's going to score. So, you look at that and the type of player she is, and she's amazing.
Yeah, once she establishes that position in the post, Darrell, it's really hard to get her off her mark.
So 5-3, she made the first one, and she knocks down the second. 6-3 VCU.
Here comes Bradshaw.
All the way.
To Scaife in the corner,
Scaife.
wide open.
Boom! Jayla Scaife.
There it goes.
This game is tied.
Nice find by Bradshaw.
I'm telling you right now. It's a beautiful thing to see. 6 minutes and 8 seconds. Haddix Covington with the basketball.
Tries to get it into Hammond.
Ooh.
Bradshaw knocks it right back to her.
I know Haddix Covington is probably like, man, really? Reed with the basketball. Takes a step in. Boom. Tara Reid.
Man, this is going to be a battle.
It is. Back and forth here. 8-6. VCU up. Reid got her first 2 points on that last possession. Scaife in the inside. Tough to the basket. She's going to get fouled.
Oh, man.
So now we got Jayla Scaife heading to the free throw line, the junior. First team all-conference from Muncie, Indiana.
Yeah, what can you say about Jayla Scaife? 15 points a game. She's the most improved player from last year. And again, we talked yesterday to Coach Green, and she was saying she still believes she hasn't reached her ceiling.
And that's crazy. I mean,
she got most improved last year, Darrell, and she's still improving.
There's a strong chance. She's a strong early candidate for Player of the Year next year.
Yeah, I see it. I do.
Strong early candidate.
We talked about Petra Grover almost flushing last year, flushing at the basket in warm-ups. She came with a full head of steam. I thought she was going to do the same thing.
8-8. VCU and Dayton tied here. 5 minutes and 25 seconds. Reid inside to Pasha Grover with the left hand. She can't make it the first time. Well, guess what? Here comes Scaife saying, no, not just yet, my friend.
Yeah, she gets her own rebound, but then it goes off of her. Great defense by Dayton.
Dayton looking to come in here and maybe get their first lead of the ball game. 8-8. And we got Chandler in the game for the first time for Dayton. Scaife with the pull-up jumper, and that's going to be short, and that's going to go VCU way. There was a loose ball foul there.
It's going to go against Chandler. They got her for over the back on Patrick Grover, who she didn't have to jump that time, but still got the foul.
So Williams bringing it up the floor. Maleshka in the game here for VCU. The game that she had yesterday was amazing.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. 10 rebounds. I think it was 24 points.
She
20 points or 10 or no 13.
She had 13 points yesterday.
10 rebounds, 4 assists.
Just amazing. As it looks like we have another foul. That one was against Scaife, and we have a timeout here with the score. VCU 8, Dayton 8 with 4 minutes and 38 seconds left in the first period. All right, back here from the timeout, and Sophia Pasha-Grover heading to the free throw line, and she'll knock down the first.
With that tall arc, even her arc is tall.
That's what I say. We were talking about that yesterday. Like when she shoots the free throw, it floats in the air. Everyone feels like it's going in until the last minute. So you never know. So 9-8 VCU, as Fowler has made her way into the game. Shaquilla Fowler from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, the redshirt junior, 5'6". She had a great game yesterday.
Yes.
Canatelli driving to the basket against Haddix Covington. And I think that was a little rough right there because Haddix Covington, she put Canatelli whole shoulder blade into her chest, and you can tell she's feeling it. She's got smacked in the face with the basketball, and she's got, I won't say elbowed, but she's got showboat in her chest.
Man, the woes of this aggressive game here.
Already. So Scaife will take it out of bounds as Whitehead is also in the game now for Dayton. Driving to the basket there for Scaife, and she's struggling a little bit so far in this game.
It's a strong matchup there with her going to the basket and Maleshka defending. Tall, lengthy.
9-8. But, Scaife had not the greatest game against VCU the first time.
Yeah.
So Dayton has to get her going, either her or Canatelli.
As she gets the rebound.
Nice move. She heard me. Oh, and that one rattles out. Rebound by Chandler. And she gets it out to Fowler to reset things here. 9-8 VCU. 3 minutes and 40 seconds left in this first quarter. Fowler guarding against Williams. Nice pick there by Chandler. Fowler with the jumper, and that will not fall. Maleshka with the rebound.
Tough rebound. Contested.
9-8. Williams behind the back here, being guarded by Fowler. It's going to be an interesting matchup today. Haddix Covington. And, I don't know if we call fouls on both players. I saw her
Did they
point at
really?
both.
Let's see what we got.
No,
they give it to Whitehead.
Yeah, they just gave it to Whitehead. And so Maleshka would head to the line. It was kind of confusing. He pointed at both players.
Oh, that's the 15th foul. Wow, they
And
put
that's
it on
already.
the line. Yeah, it's an aggressive game so far. They're already in the penalty.
So now the birthday girl heads into the game, Ogla Petrova.
Petrova, happy birthday. I'm sure there's nothing more else that she wants on her birthday to get this win.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe get to a championship.
Canatelli with a rebound.
They missed the second one, made the first. 10-8 VCU. Canatelli up the floor behind the back. Reed guarding her, and Maleshka with the block.
Maleshka coming up big.
She does it again. She had 6 blocks yesterday. Posgrove inside, and the block from behind by Scaife.
Wow.
Scaife not letting the size, predict her game.
A lot of energy on the
Petrova with the
defensive end.
floater. And as a rebound. 10-8.
Yeah, Maleshka definitely dominant on defense.
A good pick there by Whitehead. And
They're going to get Petrova. Yeah, Petrova on the foul.
10-8. VCU, 2 minutes and 32 seconds left in this first period. As Scaife will head to the line.
You talked earlier about all those missed opportunities. We got a few already. Scaife's missed a couple tough ones at the basket. Tara Reed's missed 1 or 2 layups as well. It's going to come in big down the stretch.
10-9. And she makes both. This game is tied back up. And it looks like we all have Miss Phillips head into the game. Tiara Phillips, the senior from Valdosta, Georgia. 10-10. Tight contest so far. Reed being guarded by Phillips. Looks over. Maleshka makes a move. Step back jumper. Misses a rebound there by Ward.
Nice step back. She couldn't get it to go.
And that's going to be on Maleshka.
I think she knows that's
she kind of looked like, man.
That's not the foul you want to pick up. In a game like this, you might have to use all 5 fouls, but you don't want to pick one up on a heads-up play.
Yeah.
Right.
So 10-10. Dayton looking to take their first lead of the ball game right here. Fowler at the free throw line. And she makes their first. So Dayton has their first lead of this ball game.
And as you mentioned, she did have a good game yesterday. I think it was 9 points.
Yeah.
Yesterday.
We get to see Lauren Thompson. Haven't seen her, at least in one of our broadcasts in a minute. The freshman, 6'2" from Arlington, Texas. She was highly touted out of Texas. And she's in the game for VCU, and I think this is another Coach O'Boyle strategy here, using some of her size.
Definitely.
The last time she did that, she brought in Jordan Augustus, and she used that size when they took on this Dayton team.
Yep.
So it's a good strategy right here by Coach O'Boyle.
Pulling out all the stops for playing the team with all the size in Dayton.
Look, you can see immediately the size that she brings. I mean, she's down there battling down low already.
Bradshaw gets the rebound.
Dayton up 12-10. Bradshaw trying to get it inside to Ward. Swings it back to Bradshaw. Chandler with the baseline jumper. Boom. Oh,
Nice.
Thompson just laid her out, and she just kept on moving.
Yeah, they got their feet tangled up there. Bradshaw knocks it down.
So 14-10. Dayton is up by 4. We've kind of seen a little bit of that story before. Reed driving. Stopped in the tracks there by Phillips. Now Petrova, pull-up jumper. She misses. Thompson had it, couldn't bring it in. And here comes Bradshaw up the floor. Gives it to Fowler. Fowler decides to bring it back out. Tight defense there by Reed. And now she slows it down with 1:09 left in the first period. Bradshaw. Ward inside to Chandler. And Petrova gets the rebound.
And there goes O'Boyle's decision. Paying off. Thompson gets the stop.
She was trying to make the move down low. She wants it. And Chandler is there to Said, not just yet, young lady.
She said she wants a battle. She's going to get it.
I love her aggressiveness. She already. It looks like Hammond is going to come in for Thompson, but those are the type of minutes that they're going to probably see from Thompson. She comes in sporadically, give Petrova, Pasha Grover, give Hammond those blows that they're going to need.
Boyer wants to chip away and throw different looks at him to throw Dayton off.
Because that's the biggest thing we saw yesterday. Dayton would bring in Giacone and Chandler and just wear out. Wear out Davison yesterday.
Just waves and waves of those 6-foot players.
Oh, nice. Tough shot there by Reed, but won't fall. And Dayton still holding on right now to a 4-point lead. The number 4 seed trying to make it to the A-10 championship game 2 years ago. Coach Green was able to coach this team to a championship. Looking to do it again. Fowler. Thought about it. Drives. Floater. Tough shot there by Shaquilla Fowler.
Tell you what, last 2 times down the floor when Chandler hit that corner shot, it kind of threw VCU off.
Robinson deep.
Oh! It was on the mark, just not enough.
She
not
did
strong
just
enough.
A few more inches and that crowd would have exploded. But this right now.
End of the first quarter.
Woo.
Dayton 16, VCU 10.
And we are ready here for the second quarter. And before we get going good, it seems that we may have some type of issue here. And VCU will take it out here.
We're ready.
As Archie gives it over to Williams. VCU's down by 6. Dayton had a great first quarter.
Yeah, they closed out well. They started getting offensively in their groove.
VCU's got to find a way to chip away. And, the good thing about it, if you're Dayton, Reed misses that one rebound Ward. The good thing about it, if you're Dayton, it wasn't Canatelli and it wasn't Scaife. It was everybody else.
Yeah. Which could be a good or bad thing.
Depending on Ward driving in the inside, she's going to get fouled by Williams.
Yeah, they caught her on the mismatch down there. Poor little Williams is all down there by herself in the land of the trees.
Yeah, 5'5" and 6'1". You tell me the difference.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So Dayton has a chance to make this a 7-point lead. Slowly but surely here, Dayton has grown a nice little lead over VCU. 9 minutes, 29 seconds. Bam. Brittany Ward, 8-point lead here.
Yeah.
If you're VCU, you've got to find a way, at least it's still early, but to get some type of groove going. Williams over to Robinson, being guarded by Scaife. She gives it to Archie. Archie being guarded by Ward. Pasha Grove at the top of the key over to Reed. On the right wing, drives, gives it inside to Pasha Grover, who's trying to fight her way, and it's stolen by Bradshaw. And so Bradshaw slows it down. Dayton looking to really put some space in between them and the Rams early in this contest. Bradshaw, 16 seconds on the shot clock. Gives it over.
Canatelli off the screen.
Oh, she was thinking about it. She's looking. She drives to the basket with the left hand, and she can't finish.
There might have been some contact on the top of her head by Robinson there.
She was definitely looking for it. Robinson driving to the basket here for VCU. Tough.
Nice
Pasha
pass.
Grover inside for 2. Nice job there by Taya Robinson.
Definitely. That's what they're going to need from her from here. Nice energy, driving 3 people to the basket and then dishing.
Canatelli swings it over to Ward. Ward to Scaife. Scaife back to Bradshaw. She takes it at the top here and slows things down just a little bit. Looking. Little crossover move. Swings it over to Scaife. Scaife against Robinson. First team all defense against first team all conference.
And you get an up and under.
And all for conference wins that one. 20-12. Dayton up. 7 minutes and 49 seconds left in the second quarter. Archie. Pull-up jumper from the right elbow. Short. Rebound by Ward. Bradshaw.
Ward has four rebounds in this game so far.
It's a good look here for Brittany Ward. So now Bradshaw slowing it up. Canatelli being guarded heavily by Reed. Now back to Bradshaw for three.
Deep.
She misses that one, but Brittany Ward battling and is going to stay here.
20-12. Dayton over VCU right now. And if you're VCU, I think first you got to concentrate on getting the stops. Dayton's getting a little comfortable offensively. We'll see what O'Boyle does.
20-12. Canatelli, great pass, escapes down low, and she got it for two.
Beautiful spacing and IQ by Dayton. Canatelli comes from the paint, and then Scape just replaces where she came from.
Scape's got 11.
Wow. And VCU has 12 right now, so that tells you a lot.
Robinson. Over to Williams, and she overthrows
it.
From Coach O'Boyle, this might be a timeout.
Yeah, she takes a 20.
And the Dayton faithful are feeling pretty good right now as they're holding on to a 10-point lead, 22-12 with 6 minutes and 49 seconds left in the second period. Back here from the timeout, Dayton up by 10, 6 minutes and 45 seconds left in the first half. Bradshaw over to Dennis. Dennis being guarded by Hammond. Great defense there by Hammond. And just a great effort there by Bradshaw.
Yeah, Molester couldn't get over.
She had to fight through two Rams to get that basketball on that offensive rebound. Bradshaw over to Whitehead. Molester, just long. It's not easy. Scaife against Robinson. That's a good matchup there.
Absolutely.
On both ends.
Oh, wow.
Whitehead straight to the basket. Travel. And the ref caught that immediately.
Yeah, she did.
They're going to need the 6 best minutes of basketball right now here to end the half.
Absolutely. They want to stay in it.
22-12. Dayton up by 10. 5 minutes and 59 seconds. Reed inside to Hammond. Hammond trying to get in position down low, fights, and that one's a little wild.
If you're VCU, you got to take good shots here. Every possession starting to matter even more.
Scaife over to Fowler. See, here's the difference. No disrespect to St. Joe's. You can do that type of game against St. Joe's and be all right to a point. You know what I'm saying? You still can be in the mix. Can't do that against Dayton for too long.
Yeah, Escape missed the jumper, and Molester gets the rebound. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Because you're not going to be able to stop Dayton for as long to stay in it like you can with the St. Joseph's, if you will. So I'm with you, Darrell.
So Williams over to Robinson, driving to the basket with the left,
nice
beautifully done. Tell you, Robinson, key factor right there. She is the X factor in today's game.
They're getting it from both ends of the floor because she's guarding Scape on defense. Offensive foul. It's going to go against. Ward. Who did they call that on? Fowler. Fowler gets called for the offensive foul.
Gets it on that one. Moleshka's going to take it out here for VCU. On the floor for VCU, Moleshka, Williams, Robinson, Hammond, and Reed. On the floor for Dayton, Whitehead, Scaife, Canatelli, Fowler, and Chandler.
Big possession here by VCU. You were down 10.
And that one's going to be on Whitehead. She just kind of slung her arms towards Moleshka on that one.
They're close to putting VCU back on the line with team fouls as they did in the first quarter.
So Ward looked like she's about to make her way back into the game for Dayton. For Whitehead. Whitehead does not look thrilled. She kind of came out the game a little bit upset on that one.
She picked up, what, two close fouls?
Yep. Williams over to Reed, being guarded by Canatelli. Oh, just a tough shot there by Hammond, and she'll head to the line. And that's what makes Hammond so well. Another thing about Hammond that makes her so good, she'll get the ball down low. One of two things is going to happen. She's going to score, or she's going to go to the free throw line.
Yeah, I mean.
That's usually how that goes. I mean, she misses, don't get me wrong, but most of the time it's going to be one of those two.
It's all about position. She gets her position. She establishes right there under the block. And once she's got you there on her hip, there's not too much you can do about it.
And she makes that one. It's a 7-point game. VCU slowly crawling back in as Chandler will make her way out as Maddie Dennis comes back in for Dayton.
These are big free throws right here. It's the difference between being one possession away from being down 10 and being one possession away from striking distance.
And bam. So 22 to 16. It's a 6-point game. 4 minutes and 44 seconds for all you lottery players out there. Trip fours.
Pastor Grover comes back in for VCU, and Haddix Covington comes back in as well. More length for VCU on the floor.
I'm hoping that Coach O'Boyle is stressing, and I'm pretty sure she has. I mean, you're not Coach of the Year for nothing. But Pastor Grover's got to keep the ball up high. Every time she brings the ball down low on the offensive end, that ball is getting stripped, or there's some type of ball getting knocked away. Great defense there by Robinson. They're coming this way. Good hustle there by Haddix Covington. Canatelli. Boom! Lauren Canatelli bangs it in.
Man, the loose ball left her open for three, Darrell, and man, that's just tough for VCU. Robinson gets a block, and it goes to Canatelli for three.
Canatelli's not going to miss that shot. I mean, it rarely. She's not going to miss that shot if she's wide open. 25 to 16. Robinson behind the back to Maleshka for three.
No good.
And that one is high off the backboard, hits the front of the rim. And shot selection, once again, may cost VCU. Fowler in the inside, tough shot, but Maleshka able to hold her off on that one. Williams up the floor.
VCU has to get a good shot down here. They're down 9, but you want to remain in striking distance.
Robinson to Maleshka. Bam! Ksenia Maleshka.
I think she heard me.
She heard you. She said, I got you, Lamont. No problem.
We need a good shot. Watch this.
25-19. Dayton up by 6, 3 minutes and 18 seconds.
And right now, O'Boyle has her defensive lineup in. You got Robinson, you got Maleshka, tall and lengthy, Pastor Grover, Haddix Covington in the game. And there's the steal.
And there she is, ladies and gentlemen.
The fifth.
Oh, she lost control of it, but once again, great job. Maleshka thought about it. Pull up, baseline jumper. Just a little too much power.
Rebound, Dennis.
Yeah, Dennis having a solid game for Dayton. Ward, Maleshka, just long arms. She's, it's funny because you don't think she's that tall, or you don't think that, she plays defense that well, but her arms are so long that even for a tall person,
we asked her after the game yesterday, and she said the little things is what she tries to do, like, disturb people just enough to miss, get enough rebounds, get some assists. All the little things is why she's making an impact on the game.
Yeah, and that's exactly what you want. That's what you want from her. VCU really needs a basket here. Pasha Grover goes flying to the ground. A little bit of a bump. Maleshka trying to take over. Got it, but they're going to call travel. Yeah, that would have been a nice little thing there for VCU, but close. Robinson will come out, and it looks like they're bringing Petrova in for Robinson.
Yeah, they're continuing the defensive trend. But it's going to be tough now because Robinson goes to the bench, but Scaife also goes to the bench as well.
Yeah, I mean, you lose a little bit with Robinson going out. But like I said, if Scaife's on the bench, you're all right.
It helps, yeah.
To a point. Here comes Ward driving to the basket with a tough shot there by Brittany Ward.
She's having a sneaky nice game. 5 rebounds. Now she's got 5 points to go along with it.
Decent game here for Brittany Ward.
And she's also a transfer from Butler in the 15-16 season.
27-19. 8-point game. Pasha Grover in the inside. She's going to get fouled and head to the line. But that's what you want from Pasha Grover. Keeping the ball high, making the spin move. But every time she's been going down low, that ball has been taken away.
Yeah, VCU's, they're hanging in there by being aggressive, still going to the line.
I think if you're VCU, you want to go into the half, I would say, if anything, down by 4. The 5-point game is a decent thing to come back. You're not in bad shape. You don't want to be in double digits at all. You don't want to start the second half trying to make a tremendous comeback.
I'll tell you what, with a coach like Beth O'Boyle, you're always in the game because as you just saw her do, she put her defensive lineup in, and now Dayton has been struggling to get some good shots. Other than that 3 from Canatelli that came off a block, they haven't got really good looks at the basket.
27-20. Dayton up by 7, minute and 30. Phillips driving to the basket. Nice little crossover move, blocked by Pasha Grover. Huge block there by Pasha Grover, but I'm not going to lie to you. That move there by Phillips was really nice.
They call that a hezzy in today's game, the hesitation.
Petrova, that's in. And that bounces off the back.
It looked good.
It did look good from here. She's usually lights out. She's the number 1 player in the conference. Ward She shoots one, rebound Williams. Petrova's the #1 player in the conference when it comes to three-point percentage.
Wow.
So if she's taking it, she's usually making it. 27-20.
Last minute here.
Williams, and there's going to be a foul here. And
that might put VCU on the line. It does. It was on the floor, but it puts them on the line because they're in the bonus again.
And here comes Thompson making her way back in the game. Well, not just yet. Miss Ref says, no, wait just a second. And Williams at the line, the junior, 5'5". She rarely misses free throws. She's a pretty decent free throw shooter.
Yeah.
Thompson comes in for Pasha Grover. They're going to try to use Thompson's strength to their advantage. And Williams missed both free throws.
Those are big free throws, Darrell, because you could be down 5, like you said right now.
Yeah,
4 or 5.
You want to keep it anywhere between that mark.
And now they're still down 7.
It makes it sound, 6 or 7, but you wanted a 2-possession game.
Definitely.
I feel like 5 or 4 would be decent here.
Every possession matters when you got 2 teams like this.
Oh, good block there. Dennis for 3. And she misses that one as that rolls off the back of the rim.
Archie with the rebound. No shot clock for VCU. Big possession here.
Take the last shot. Make it a good one.
You'll be down by either 4 or 5.
Williams being guarded by Bradshaw. So we got an interesting matchup there. 8 seconds. Petrova's going to take this shot. 4, 3, 2. She travels.
She travels. She does.
You can see her setting up for it. She turned off the blinders.
She wanted the shot.
She was like, I want this shot. I want to make the move here.
It's my birthday.
It's my birthday. And I'll cry if I want to. No. Bradshaw to end it up here. And that's it. So at the half, the Dayton Flyers holding on to a 7-point lead, 27-20. Thank you all for tuning in so far to the LegacyMaker Sports Network. And we are back. Third quarter action. Both teams have switched sides. 27-20. Dayton up over VCU, the #4 seed, trying to play Cinderella this year.
Yeah, except some of us saw that it was coming.
I can't deal with you. It's too early. We still got plenty of ball game left, sir.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying as far as the outcome of the game, but we both predicted them to be here.
I will give you that.
Yeah, for sure.
I'll give you that.
No, for sure, because VCU, I'm telling you what, man, like you said, it's definitely early. If VCU keeps playing defense like they have been, yeah.
They're going to be all right.
Yeah, easily.
Williams over to Robinson. Robinson driving. Kicks it over to Reed in the inside. That one will not fall, and that's going to be against Reed. Kind of fell on top of Canatelli there. (27-20). Bradshaw has it. Here for Dayton, over to Scaife. Scaife to Dennis. Dennis looked like she thought about going to Canatelli, changed her mind. Over to Bradshaw, in between the legs, from the right wing, driving, then kicks it out to Ward for 3. And that one.
Oh, good. Williams comes up with it.
It rolls off of Pasha Grover's shoulder into Williams' hand. Robinson driving to the basket with the right hand, and it's blocked.
They get a foul called.
And I think this one's against Canatelli. Yeah, so Canatelli takes the foul on that one.
They called it late, but it was there. She definitely did make some contact.
So Robinson headed to the line, 27-20.
She's bringing it today.
She is that, and that's the biggest thing. That's why we talked about her being the X factor, because I feel like if she can do this today, she can get into that point range, that 10 to 15. She'll be all the difference in the world for this VCU team.
I mean, she's doing more than points, though. The fact that she already has 3 assists in the game, her presence is just felt more than yesterday.
Oh, great job there by Bradshaw. Straight to the basket for 2 points with the left-hand layup. 29-21, Dayton.
Not to mention she's guarding Scaife defensively.
Pasha Grover. Robinson. Over to Archie. Williams. Lost control of it, but thank goodness Archie was there for VCU. Oh, man. Ward took a bump on that one, and I'll be honest with you. Pasha Grover tried to go up, and Bradshaw was there to script it. The ball just too low.
Picking her pocket all day. 29-28, Dayton over VCU.
And, you know, the thing on that last shot was I think Archie thought it was going to be a foul, so she hesitated even taking the jump shot. After the miss, Williams hustling up the floor. Foul's going to be called on Brittany Ward. 7 minutes and 41 seconds. We got some changes happening here. Hammond coming in for Pasha Grover, and Chandler and Fowler coming in for Dennis and Canatelli.
Williams has also been pretty good defensively. Got a few steals coming out here in the second half.
VCU's got to find a way to get the groove going. I feel like they just haven't had the groove since the beginning of the game.
Yeah, offensively they got to find it, but defensively I still think they look good.
They're in great shape defensively, but they cannot get the ball going, and that's who they need. Tyler Reed. If Tyler Reed can go, so can VCU. 29-23. Yesterday she dropped 21 points. Ward in the inside.
Oh, that was a tough move by Ward there.
Great job by Dayton so far in this game. Every time it looked like VCU may have had a little momentum, they've been able to come right back, and it's a charge against Reed. Every time they thought that VCU was going to make a little run, Dayton has come right back down the floor in this quarter and scored right away. (31-23). Ward takes it out, gives it over to Fowler, who's now in the game. So for Dayton, Fowler, Chandler, Bradshaw, Scaife, and Ward. VCU is Reed, Hammond, Maleska, who's now in the ball game. Guarding against Scaife. Good defense there by Maleska. But another tough rebound there by Bradshaw.
Definitely. Second chance points, Darrell.
Scaife over to Fowler. 6:31. 15 seconds on the shot clock. 31-23. Fowler lost control of it, gets it to Ward. Maleska somehow gets a hand in there, blocks it. 6 seconds, and then look at this suffocating. Oh, Ward almost made that.
Swarming defense again by VCU. If they keep that up, the points are going to come.
They just got to find a way to get it going. Hammond in the inside. They're looking for their bread and butter inside.
Scaife strips it away.
Up ahead. Look at Robinson making a play, but Bradshaw's right there inside the Scaife. Oh, they're going to call jump ball.
And see, that's what happens right there when you play great defense. Darrell, VCU plays great defense, uses their hands clean for 3 possessions in a row, and then when they get a tie-up, instead of getting called for a foul, it's a jump ball.
It's going to sound crazy, but I'm going to say this out loud. From what I noticed, first quarter, they kind of let them play. Second quarter, a little so much. They're letting them play again because there's a few of them that in some arenas would have been called fouls. Even that last one I thought may have been a foul.
Yeah.
But what they're doing here, that's what it seems like they're doing. They're letting them play.
They know it's going to be aggressive. They called a lot of fouls on Dayton in the first quarter.
Robinson thought about Hammond inside. They're still trying to find her.
Skip pass.
Cross court. Hammond gets destroyed. And Haddix Covington for 3.
And was it Tara Reed that threw that skip pass?
Yeah, all the way across. Now, here's the thing, though.
That's a good find.
That's exactly what VCU needed. They needed a defensive stop, but they need to score here.
They've already gotten 4 or 5 of them. Now they're only down 5.
And there's a foul here, and this one looks to be on Fowler, I believe. Yeah, it's on Fowler.
Yeah,
So
VCU's right where they want to be.
they're in a good spot. But see, that's the thing. Like you said, the defense is doing their thing, but they got to continue to find a way offensively. 31-26. Robinson driving inside. Tough, and it will not fall, but a tough rebound there by Maleska.
Very good rebound by Maleska there. And she's got 5 in the game.
Reed over to Maleska. Driving inside. Tough. Look at the dump pass to Hammond, and it will not fall.
Oh, what a find by Maleska.
If that would have went in, VCU faithful starting to get hype.
Now this is where the unity comes into play, right? Everybody's doing the things they're supposed to be doing. Taya Robinson-Mileshka playing great defense. Tara Reed hasn't been having her shot fall, but she found for the three. She found Haddix Covington over here sharing the ball. VCU does everything as a unit, and that's why they're still in this game right now.
And they're going to stay in this game. I think they'll be in it till the end, regardless of the situation, win or loss. I think, Hammond, you can tell they've been looking for Hammond. Like, she just knows her way around the basket. She's a good free throw shooter, and she's always drawing contact. And she knocks both of them down. 3-point game. Dayton up by 3. Bradshaw has it at the top. Canatelli looking. Haddix Covington had a piece of it,
got
but
a hand on it.
Bradshaw once again just fine. Bradshaw just happens to be in places. You know what I'm saying?
She's
here.
doing
She's there.
all the little things for Dayton.
Well, I gotta love it. Whitehead inside, looking for Chandler, stolen by Mileshka.
Stu Magic is here. I feel it.
It's starting to warm up a little bit. Williams, they hit a 3. This place will lose its mind. Haddix Covington thought about it.
She's already hit one.
Reed inside, contact a little bit, but not enough. They're letting them play.
That was great defense by Bradshaw.
Oh, Bradshaw, look at this pass to Whitehead, and that's a definite foul there by Mileshka.
This is a battle.
So here we are with 4 minutes and 10 seconds left in the third period. The score, Dayton 31, VCU 28. And we're back here from the timeout. 4
Whitehead
minutes.
hits the first one.
Yeah, she knocked that one down nice and smooth. 4-point lead for Dayton. Rebound by Reed. So VCU continuing to chip away at the lead. Haddix Covington in between the legs. Hammond looking. Kicks out to Williams. Nice little move to the inside. Bam! The facilitator.
I like her game. She's aggressive too. She's a great defender. Been a great defender today.
Top 5 in turnover.
Is having a good game.
She's top 5 in turnover and assists,
Absolutely.
That one got away from Whitehead, but Scaife was there to get the recovery. Look at the up and under move right there by Scaife. Oh,
she's so tough. She's so tough.
She's just a joy to watch. She's just a joy to watch.
They needed a bucket. They did. The VCU was in 2, and up and under move. Scaife gets it done. She is 15.
34-30. Haddix Covington with the left. Tough rebound by Hammond, and they're going to say it's on the floor. Good eyes there by the referee.
It's a great rebound by Hammond. She goes up and gets the rebound over 2 Dayton players.
Hammond's going to head to the line. Just love her game. Knocks it in. So 34-31 as Robinson will come in for Reed. And they're back. So they're back at their. They got a little bit of a defensive lineup.
Exactly
Mine is
what
Hammond.
it is.
Mine is Hammond. I mean, Hammond can play defense, but Posher was more the defensive one.
But she's still a big presence.
Oh, tough. Oh, man. And Robinson inside. Oh, she under. Just not enough on that one. She had the position, and then she just a bad angle on that shot. 34-31. Dayton looking pretty good right now. That's Bradshaw battling against Mileshka. And once again, that matchup that's been an interesting one all day between Robinson and Scaife. A good pick there by Chandler. Goes inside, and she'll head to the line.
Scaife got Dayton on her back right now. We haven't seen much from Canatelli. She's only 1 for 4 for 3 points. So.
You got to watch out for that, though.
Yeah.
They better not let her get warm.
I mean, for Dayton, they're going to need her, and for VCU, it's going in their favor.
Exactly. And Scaife to the line. Oh, that's a tough miss. Scaife's got 13 right now. But look at that field goal percentage that she's got going on. And she's 4 for 13 from the field.
Right. And you know what that is? Taya Robinson doing her job of guarding Scaife today.
First team all defense for a reason. She knocks down the second.
So now
4-point lead.
14 points for Scaife.
4-point lead. And Williams looking inside to Maleska. Maleska kicks out to Pasha Grover. And Pasha Grover swings it to Williams here on the right wing. Looking across court there to Haddix Coven with the floater. And the offensive foul is called.
Nice position there. Was it Dennis that took that foul? Yeah. Great position by Dennis for Dayton.
So it looks like Reed is about to make her way back into the game. Probably for Haddix Covington here. So you got Robinson, Pasha Grover, Archie, Williams, and Reed, the original starting lineup for VCU. You got Phillips, Bradshaw, Dennis, Canatelli, and Scaife on the floor for Dayton. 4-point lead here for the Flyers. 2 minutes and 4 seconds left. Canatelli inside. Great defensive play there by Taya Robinson. I see a future defensive player of the year. Just saying out loud. Reed, lost control of it. And I think she would have got called for a travel regardless.
Yeah.
So, Canatelli, nice move. A young lady from Huguenot High School is having herself a defensive day.
She's got Richmond in her heart right now.
Pasha Grover. Great defense there by Pasha Grover. And good hustle by Archie.
Man, takes on 2 Dayton players.
Dennis
for the
and
jump
Phillips.
ball. Possessions Dayton.
The sophomore going up against 2 seniors. And I think this one is actually going to stay with Dayton.
It is.
They get it out. Bradshaw with the wild shot there.
Great defense by Williams right there.
Trying to make something happen. Kind of just let it go. Williams straight to the basket and once again curls it out. Robinson at the top of the key. Trying to get something going here. Hand it off to Reed. Reed to Archie. Archie over to Robinson, who drives in the inside. She sees Pasha Grover with the left hand hook, and it will not fall. Good defense there by Maddie Dennis. Maddie Dennis was just all over the place.
Oh, what a crossover by Scaife.
Scaife battling against Reed. Oh,
that's work right there. That's work.
That's just a good move.
She hits Taya Robinson at the top of the key with the crossover. Picked up by Tara Reed. And then the up and under move.
31 seconds left.
Fans are on their feet here in the Palumbo Center.
Reed has it. 16 seconds on that shot clock. Archie over to Williams on the right wing. Williams lost control of it. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Over to Reed. Reed to the basket. Throws it up. No good. 10 seconds. Dayton has a chance to eliminate all the hard work, and it doesn't fall.
Canatelli can't get the layup.
2 seconds on the clock. Robinson puts it up, and it will be off the top of the backboard, and that is it here for the third quarter. Dayton going into the fourth quarter. They're 10 minutes away from making a trip to the championship game, but will VCU hold them off? Can they make it happen? We'll see. Dayton 37, VCU 31. Here we are, we're back. Dayton up by 6.
Fourth quarter.
Fourth quarter, here we go. Championship berth on the line. Petrova over to Reed. Pasha Grover. Might have been a moving screen, but I'll let that fly. And here comes referee standing right there. He didn't call it, then I'm not going to worry about it. Reed. Pull-up jumper from the left elbow. Miss. Pasha Grover gets it. I mean, they called travel, but
the ball got caught between her legs. She took a step before she fell down, and they usually would call it.
Yep. It looked like she was trying to call timeout, but she just couldn't get the ball in possession. I wonder if you sit on and you call timeout, you still get possession.
They still gave her a rebound. Now she has 8.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, there's Canatelli.
That's huge. That's huge.
And that's what I was saying. They held her off all game. Now the senior hits the 3, and Dayton's up 9.
VCU's got to find a way here.
40-31, Dayton.
Robinson driving to the basket. Tough. Taya Robinson.
She's giving it everything she's got.
Here comes Bradshaw off the floor. VCU down by 7. Oh, nice run to the basket there by Bradshaw. Stolen by Archie. And Reed just could not get a hold of it.
Corral it.
She tried to get a hold of it, and she just couldn't get it. But once again, that's that VCU defense just
scrappy,
being around.
Scrappy. So scrappy.
It's a 7-point lead now, but this game is going to finish. It's going to be a 2-point game. That's my feeling. I don't know who's going to win it, but it's going to be a 2-point game.
It's just close, no matter the scores.
Dennis.
Both teams are so good.
To Scaife. Scaife sitting there at the free throw line, being guarded by Robinson. Scaife, 8 seconds on the shot clock. Sits up. I'm about to say, I thought that was going in.
I did too.
It hit off the back of the rim. Rebound by Robinson. Coach O'Boyle over there screaming, "Let's go, ladies."
I'm sure she
inside to Pasha Grover. Low with the left hand. Can't get it to go. Robinson, tough. Taya Robinson wants it.
She's everywhere. She's everywhere.
She wants it. Robinson right now sitting at 7 points on the day. 9 points on the day. 3 for 6 from the field. 3 for 4 from the free throw line with 3 rebounds and 3 assists. So she's really having a good
4
game.
rebounds, 3 assists, 9 points.
All over the place. Bradshaw inside. She could have took that if she wanted to. Phillips looking. Dennis driving to the basket. Pasha Grover at this last second.
Tough basket there by Dennis.
Pasha Grover tried to get her hands up, but it was just a little too late. Dennis had a great move in the inside there with that right-hand hook. 42-35. Robinson. Oh, she just steamrolled Bradshaw.
They give her the charge. Oh, Boyle and Robinson didn't like the call.
She's okay.
it was tough.
42-35.
There was contact, but I don't know if it was enough for it to be a charge because she jump stopped and actually looked like she planned to shoot it.
7-point game. Dayton up. Scaife over to Canatelli. She thought about the 3. Then the pass that kind of got deflected. She was trying to get it to Phillips. Hammond being guarding Canatelli. That would have been a different type of a mismatch there. Bradshaw driving. Floater, no good. Rebound by Petrova. Petrova up the floor to Hammond. It was a good thought. Just couldn't make it happen.
Just overthrew it barely. And these turnovers for VCU are costly in the fourth quarter.
I mean, I saw where she was going with that one, but like you said, we're less than 7 minutes in this game. 7 points. That's a point a minute. That's what you like my subtraction there? Canatelli.
The analytics.
Oh, nice pass by Canatelli to Bradshaw. One-handed bounce pass over to Scaife. Scaife to Dennis at the top of the key. Canatelli has it on the left wing driving. She gets it to Bradshaw, blocked by Maleshka.
She swiped it out of there.
Robinson driving and takes his back out. Decides to reset things here. Petrova looking. Gives it to Maleshka. Thought about the 3. Decides to pull up. And Maleshka with the bank. I don't think Wells Fargo's is open right now, but that's all right.
Hey, she's got her own bank. 6 points, 6 rebounds, 2 blocks from Maleshka and a steal.
Just doing the little things. Looks like Haddix, Covington, and Williams are going to come back in, and we've got the
offensive foul
against Canatelli. I'll be honest with you, I didn't see it. I mean, maybe my eyes were just messing with me. I didn't see it at the time.
I think they called it on, even though, no, Canatelli had the ball. I think they called it on Phillips. I think she was trying to set a screen, and they got her on the foul.
42-37. VCU has not had the lead since the score was 10-8.
Big possession right here. They'll be in striking distance.
Petrova bangs it in. Ogla Petrova on her birthday.
42-40.
And once again, VCU just hanging around.
Rough start, but now she's on the board, and that's the biggest 3 points of the game possibly for VCU.
She looks focused. You can see it in her eyes from here. Bradshaw looking. Gives it over to Dennis. Dennis trying to get it to Canatelli. And that 3 misses. Big rebound by Hammond. Good. Oh, man, I'm sorry. I got tongue-tied. But Phillips, it was so much happening. Phillips.
She swiped at it.
Swiped at it. It looked like she had it, but VC was able to corral it. Moleshka to Haddix Covington, who drives. Almost was going to look like she was going to hand it off to Petrova, but lost control of it, able to get it back. Moleshka. And that's going to go to the baseline. This one's going to be called, I believe, on Dennis.
Yes.
So 42-40, and we're going to head here to immediate timeout. 4 minutes and 55 seconds left in this fourth period. 42-40, Dayton up by 2. We are back. 4 minutes and 55 seconds. Dayton down by 2.
Last 5 minutes.
And VCU looking to take the lead for the first time since the score was 10-8.
I told you at the beginning of this quarter that this is going to be 10 minutes of grit from both teams, and that's exactly what we got.
Petrova takes the lead! Ogla Petrova from the corner, and VCU takes a 1-point lead.
Wow, 43-42. VCU, Stu Magic is in the building, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, man.
On her birthday. You can't write it any better than that.
No, you can't. Here goes Fowler. Oh, she gets tripped.
Canatelli. No good.
Big rebound now by Moleshka. Ward hits the ground on that one. And now Williams. 4 minutes left. 1-point lead for VCU. They have battled back. They were
so
down,
cool and so calm.
They're down by 10 at once. And they don't look like they ever really pressured.
Right.
Petrova, floater, birthday girl. Why not? She's feeling it.
Go, girl.
Look at the smile on her face.
It's your birthday.
That's right.
That is crazy.
Yo, Ogla, it's your birthday.
She was 0 for 4 in this game. Or 0 for 3, and she hit her last 3 shots.
45-42. Fowler, nice. That's how you
Textbook.
That's how you calm the crowd right down right there.
They still have ice in their veins.
Great job there by Shaquilla Fowler with the bank shot from the free throw line. 45-44. VCU up by 1 here with 3 minutes. Williams over to Moleshka. Back to Williams here on the left wing. Williams driving to the basket.
Tough move.
And she's going to go to the line.
Draws the foul by Dennis there.
And now they went from chipping away on offense to kind of chipping away a little bit here. Chipping away on defense to slowly trying to chip away on the offensive side of things.
Yeah, it's worked. And they still have that Beth O'Boyle personality. You know, they're cool, they're calm. You never see them panic. They get stops all game. And now they're up by 2 right now as Williams hits the free throw, 46-44.
Much love to the Duquesne band over here, praising VCU. Got to give them credit.
Yeah, they've been representing every team that hasn't been represented here today. So they're playing perfect host today.
Williams knocks them both down.
Big free throws. Big free throws. 47-44 VCU.
Watch out for Canatelli. That's all I'm going to say.
It's her turn.
That's all I'm going to say. If I'm Tara Reid, I'm suffocating her in a nice way. Nothing crazy. Suffocating.
Oh, what a
Fowler.
Move.
Ooh.
She couldn't finish.
And she'd have finished that, man. I'm telling you.
Man.
47-44. 3 minutes and 5 seconds left. VCU looking to extend this lead. They're up by 3. Moleshka against Ward. This is a battle. Moleshka fade away. Robinson put back, and she's going to get fouled and head to the line. If she'd have made that, I'm not going to lie to you. You think this place would have erupted? Just a little bit.
Definitely.
2 minutes and 51 seconds.
Man, Robinson's got some big offensive rebounds today. I think 3 from which I've counted. And the first 2 she scored on. So if she converts here.
And it hits off the back of the rim.
Yeah, she misses the first, but she's put second chance points back in for VCU.
Robinson makes it.
48-44. VCU over Dayton right now. 2 minutes and 47 seconds left.
48-44, 4-point lead. Ward has the basketball, who had a pretty decent game early. Lost control of it, and that's going to be – oh, they said Dayton got the timeout before then. So 2 minutes and 34 seconds. VCU has crawled back and taken a 4-point lead. We'll be back in just a little bit. 48-44 VCU. 2 minutes and 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 2 minutes, 34 seconds. VCU up by 4. And Dayton has the basketball. Canatelli gets it in to Ward. Dennis for 3. Bang!
Oh, that's a big shot.
Maddie Dennis.
Oh, what was that? They call it. Oh, that was a timeout. Oh, Boyle called timeout immediately. Wow.
I like that timeout call because,
definitely.
you know, I think she knew it's like I got to call timeout regardless, just to keep their momentum from getting back in there.
Because
that's just a good move there by Coach O'Boyle.
Energy went through the roof. VCU 48, Dayton 47. 2 minutes and 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter here, and Dennis, man, drops probably one of the biggest shots of her Dayton career here.
6'2" forward from Australia. I'm baffled. I mean, this is another one.
This game has been everything.
This is the
everything we expected.
This is what I was hoping for. I was waiting for one of these close ones. 48-47. VCU up by 1. Reed off to Robinson. Robinson to Maleska. Maleska driving in the inside. Tough shot. Hammond gets the rebound, and they're going to call travel.
And that could have went either way because she was actually being held.
And it looked like she got hit in the eye because she kind of went towards her face when I think it's a combination package.
Yeah.
Like she walked because she was trying to protect her face.
She was being held by Dayton, but she got the rebound with one hand and took 2 steps.
2 minutes left. 1-point lead for VCU. Fowler, floater, and it rattled out. Oh, man, that's a tough shot there. Fowler's had a great game.
What a game this has been. 1 minute and 44 seconds left. VCU up by 1. And this A-10 battle for the ages.
I'm going to tell you right now, VCU just got to take time to make the smart decision here.
Skate,
Dayton.
Garden Robinson.
Oh, inside, Hammond, and bangs it in.
The VCU unity right there.
50-47.
To Tara Reed to Hammond.
Watch out for Skype. And she misses a tough one.
Tara Robinson with the rebound.
Oh, man.
And VCU is exploding with emotion right now.
I'm going to tell you what. Here's the bad thing for Dayton. VCU's in the bonus. It's 5 team fouls to 1. So VCU's in a really good spot right now when it comes to that.
Absolutely. And that's pretty much how it's been the whole game. They got into the bonus first quarter. Second quarter, they were, I think, 1 foul away. And here they are in the bonus now. Tara Reed's going to go to the line for 2.
And here's the opportunity. And knocks it down. A 5-point lead, if she can get there, might be enough. Might be. But you can't say that with Scaife, Canatelli.
Oh, yeah, it's not over. It's not over until triple zeros.
Prefla. I know I said that word wrong, but that's fine. She makes them both 52-47. VCU is a minute and 20 seconds away if they can hold off this very, very tough Dayton team. Fowler. Dennis with the pick. Scaife, watch you go to the basket, make things happen. Tough shot there by Jayla Scaife.
Over Maleska and Petrogrova.
3-point game. You just can't give up on her. You just can't. A minute left. VCU up by 3. Timeout, Coach O'Boyle. Another smart timeout there by Coach O'Boyle.
She saves them, and she's using them now, right when she has to.
Both teams, looks like both teams have 3 timeouts left. We're about to get a very long minute. So prepare yourself for the very long minute because it's about to go down.
Absolutely, but we might need it to cool off, Darrell, because this game has just been a scorcher, man. 52-49 VCU over Dayton right now.
We'll see you back after the timeout. We're back here. Williams takes the inbound from Maleska. 3-point game for VCU. They've crawled and fight to get their way back in this game and have a lead. Reed hands off to Robinson. They're looking for Hammond down low. Back to Reed. Reed driving. And there's going to be a foul on the floor.
Yeah.
She'll head to the line.
She put it on the ground, and Ward just went all out for that ball. But she's going to get called for the foul here. Canatelli checking back in for Dayton.
I want to give Dayton some props real quick. I know that game's not over or anything, but you got to give their fans credit for they travel well.
Oh, yeah.
So I wanted to give them some love. I mean, they've got a nice little crowd here.
Yeah. I mean, they believe that they should be here and that they can do this. And with all the support, you know, they need it. They need it. They're here. Down by 4, 53-49. 42 seconds left. VCU leading Dayton. She misses the second free throw.
And Reed's got 7, and Coach Green's going to call timeout. Oh, she's hot.
Yeah.
She said, I think the words out of her mouth was, "That was a travel." I think that's what it looked like she said from here. It looked like she said that was a travel. Maybe according to Reed when she got bumped and she hit the ground.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think she was probably thinking that was a travel. She, you know, they called the foul first, but they thought it might have been a travel. So
she's got to coach him up here because you're down by 4. 42 seconds left. I mean, shot clock, chances are you're going to have to score quickly because you want VCU to have 30 seconds to give you the ball back. So you got to put up a shot within that first 12 seconds, and hopefully it goes in.
Man, this is all we could ever ask for. I was hoping to get a close game.
Oh, this is it, man.
Yesterday was a little rough because all the games were semi-blowouts. Some of them were blowouts.
We can agree, even though Dayton's the 4th seed, this is probably, I think they're probably the 2 toughest teams left in this tournament.
Exactly. And there's no disrespect to Fordham.
Yeah, absolutely
yeah,
not.
There's no disrespect to Fordham.
Fordham is tough, too.
Duquesne.
And you got the 2 coaches here. Last 2 A-10 coaches of the year.
Battling it out. Shauna Green, A-10 coach of the year last year. Won the tournament 2 years ago. So she knows how to get there. Escape to Canatelli for 3. Right off the back of the rim. Tough rebound there by Reed.
With the rebound.
Woo! And she gets fouled. And if Reed's going to the line, she's been pretty good from the line today, 3 for 4. She's only got 7 points, 2 from 11 from the field. So with 36.4 seconds on the clock, VC holding a 4-point lead as we go to the timeout. Timeout is over. VCU holding on to a 4-point lead with 36.4 seconds on the clock. Reed trying to get the ball in, gets it into Robinson. Skype is playing amazing defense. And it looks like Robinson's going to head to the line here. That's the one bad thing here for Dayton is that they're already in the bonus.
Yeah, I mean, now that they're trying to slow it down, but it's going to cost them potential points.
Knocks it in.
What
5-point game.
What a game for Taya Robinson.
She's been amazing.
You know, she had that injury last year.
Yeah, she had an injury to start the season last year. She didn't start playing until like, and don't quote me on this, but I know it was like kind of midway through the season.
Right.
Maybe sometime right into when they got into A-10 players, I believe when she started playing last year. And she knocks it down. 6-point lead for VCU. 55-49 here. And they just need 34 seconds. And the Rams will be heading to their first conference championship game. We're back here, 32 seconds. Scaife.
Oh,
good job there by Scaife for getting the contact. I think that's on Maleshka. And so now Scaife's going to head to the line.
Big free throws.
These are huge free throws. Scaife right now, who's got 18 points. She makes the first. She's got 19 points. She's 6 from 18 from the field, 2 for 5 from three-point land, and she is 7 for 8 from the free throw line. 5-point game. Is Bradshaw, who surprisingly has been out for a minute here. She was, such a huge part of that first half.
Yeah.
And that one falls, so it's a 4-point game. And Petrova will come in for Pasha Grover. This is a smart move here. You're bringing your speed lineup. Maybe your best free throw shooters here. 55-51. And Robinson's going to get fouled. Bradshaw fouls Robinson, and Robinson ahead to the line. 29.9 seconds on the clock. Every free throw here is critical. As Taya Robinson will head to the line here for the VCU Rams. And you can bank in the first one. Back
56, 51, VCU over Dayton. 29 seconds left to play.
That's all they need here. And she knocks it in. Ice in the veins there for Miss Robinson.
Definitely.
The X factor has come through today.
14 points for Taya Robinson.
57-51. And Coach Green is just, I'm not going to lie to you. Coach Green has been letting this particular ref have it the entire game.
Yeah.
And he's taking it like a champ.
Yeah, I mean, she's been fired up. We talked to her right before the game, and
she wants it.
Yeah, she's been fired up since before the jump ball.
She told me she told us that she would lace up the shoes herself if she could still get out there. Yeah. Dennis battle on the ground with Maleska. Oh, wide open escape. Inside foul, and they're going to go to the line. 19.1 seconds on the clock. I'm going to tell you now, she'd have made that, this place would have been on fire.
And that's twice now that's happened. But they're staying in it as long as they can. VCU continues to hit their free throws. They take care of the ball. It's looking good for them right now.
See what they can do here. Escape. Knocks it in. 57-52.
Canatelli comes out of the game here.
And Scaife misses that one, and big rebound by Robinson. 5-point game. Robinson's just trying to hold on to the ball.
Absolutely.
Robinson, 14 points today. I had a gut feeling as long as she can get
so
anywhere from 10 to 15.
Huge, Darrell. She's played so huge. She's 8 from 10 for the free throw line, 6 rebounds, 3 assists. A couple of those rebounds have been offensive rebounds.
And you're right. I mean, she's just been all over the place. And just clutch today. You know, might have caught a lot of flack for not putting, VCU got 4 players in that all-conference team. And I feel bad now that we may have not put Taya Robinson there, but like we said before, they're just such a great team.
Yeah.
You just never know who's going to step up and make things happen.
And that's why the numbers, they don't always get the numbers really to prove that. But
7-point lead here for VCU with 14 seconds on the clock. Canatelli, which.
And Maleska comes up with the steal. How about that?
And Laura Canatelli, the senior, 9.3 seconds on the clock. Just called for the foul.
And the VCU fans right now are feeling it. They're feeling it. All the hard work that they've put in, all the fight that they've put in since last year to get this #1 seed. And they're going to be headed
to the championship,
to the A10 finals.
This is a good feeling. I mean, knowing where they were last year and covering those rough games and, having to see them struggle. But you knew there was a light at the end of the tunnel, and we're starting to see it now. Hammond. Bam. 9-point game. Don't let the 9-point game fool you, ladies and gentlemen. This game has not been as close as
it's been
this
a
game
nail
has
biter.
been way closer than what their score is showing right now. This Dayton team has played absolutely phenomenal. So 9.3 seconds on the clock. We're waiting for this final timeout here. 61-52, VCU up. 9.3 seconds left. Scaife pulling for 3. Just short. Taya Robinson, go figure, gets the rebound. Robinson, phenomenal day.
What a test of the poise of this VCU team.
Yeah.
I mean, they were down by 7 for a long time in this game. At one point, it got to 9.
Yeah, it was a 9-point.
No, 10. It was a 10-point.
It was a 10-point lead at one point,
game.
yeah. And
they just crawled back into this thing.
Just a phenomenal job by this Rams team. and like I said, we're not trying to be biased or anything, but we've seen where this team came from.
Yeah, we watched them all year.
We watched the rough games. You could see the potential there. That 7-22 season was rough on the young ladies, but they knew going into this season that they had to put in the work if they wanted to really be a special team. Now, personally, I thought they were maybe still another year away. I thought they'd be better this year, maybe middle of the pack, maybe a 7 or an 8 seed in the A-10, maybe even a 6. I thought that the Duquesnes, the Daytons, the Fordhams, I thought those teams would be, George Washington, I thought those teams would just be better. I thought but not that they were bad, just thought that they would be better. And, a year early,
right?
You've seen the progress,
Yeah.
and they have done a phenomenal job.
And for them to get this done with all of these young players that they have, I mean, it's just nothing but a test to what they've become and what Coach O'Boyle has also done this year with these ladies.
Robinson passes in to Reed. 3, 2,
and VCU.
1. And the VCU Rams are heading to the A-10 championship game. I'm not going to say I'm speechless, but I'm extremely proud of this team.
This was a storybook thing, man. I mean, we knew that this was going to be the game to watch coming into it. Canatelli and Scaife, they gave them their go. They gave them their best. VCU played great defense. Petrova caught fire on her birthday after being 0 for 3 from the field and put VCU back into this game with a couple of big threes. And VCU's defense carries them to the championship, and they're literally hugging each other as they walk off the court in this emotional victory right now.
That was absolutely phenomenal. Just glad to see it happen, and just a great day. Ladies and gentlemen, the VCU Rams are in the championship game. 61-52 over Dayton, a very tough Dayton Flyers team. Darrell Owens, Lamonte Thomas, LegacyMaker Sports Network. All right, we are done here. We were live here from the A.J. Palumbo Arena as the VCU Rams win 61-52 over Dayton. They, sir, are heading to the A-10 championship tomorrow at 12 o'clock.
Man, that was a game. That was a game. From start to finish. Defensive game, when I saw that the score was in its 40s going into the fourth quarter, I said, man, it might sound crazy. VCU's down 6, but I see them winning this game. And lo and behold, they pull it out with some room. So what a game by both teams. But VCU prevails, man, in a tough-fought, well-calculated point of attack.
Well, I'm going to say this much. Don't let the score fool you. 61-52. 9-point win, but it was way closer than that. I mean, it was just at the end. It was guts and will. You said it the entire game. They're just going to keep digging, and digging. And they did just that. The VCU Rams are heading to the A-10 championship game. I'm Darrell Owens, alongside Lamonte Thomas, myself, and Russ Teleferro, getting ready for the next one. Duquesne versus Fordham here on the LegacyMaker Sports Network.